Hello, fellow UW honors students. My name is Rachel Jabaily, class of 2004. I'm currently a professor of organismal biology and ecology at Colorado College. I attended UW from 2000 to 2004, and I have so many great memories of my time there, especially in the honors program and in the multiple research projects I got to do through the UW botany department. The honors program is where I met my dearest friends from college. I also had the true liberal arts college experience, learning about ideas, ways of thinking, literature, theater, etc., through classes peppered throughout my very STEM-heavy undergraduate degrees in botany and environment and natural resources. I've gotten tenure-track jobs at 2 liberal arts colleges, and in both interview situations I've argued, apparently compellingly, that I became a liberal arts scholar through my time in the UW Honors Program. My honors project was a survey of lichens at the Nature Conservancy's Phantom Canyon Preserve on the North Fork of the Cashlaputa River, just off of Highway 287 south of the state line. A friend from high school's mom volunteered there and told me about it early in college. I loved my mycology class, and I really wanted to learn how to collect and identify mushrooms. I pitched a project to my UW mycology professor and to the Nature Conservancy, and they were happy to let me do it. In retrospect, that's pretty amazing of them to do for an undergraduate. I got access to this preserve pretty much any time I wanted over an entire summer, and went on many collecting trips, bringing other students and many graduate students from the UW botany department. The canyon is very steep, the river is swift, and there are mountain lions, rattlesnakes, and golden eagles. I hiked all over in this space, in the time before cell phones, with many dear friends and family. It was thrilling and certainly some of the happiest hours of my life. I actually return to teach there now with my students from CC. I initially set out to inventory the mushrooms, but it turned out that hot summer in an arid canyon is not the optimal time to find them. I had many fun but fruitless hikes before I decided to pivot to another fungal friend, studying lichens instead. Lichens are a symbiosis of fungi and single-celled algae, and they're always present, unlike mushrooms, so they're much easier to find. I learned through books and with help from graduate students how to best chip them off of rocks and collect them from wooden soil. I had to slow down, look carefully, and notice patterns. I took the lichen specimens back to the lab of Dr. Greg Brown, another botany professor who I worked for on another project and who I went on a class trip to Brazil with in my sophomore year. I used his dissecting scopes, chemicals, and books to identify the lichens. I then made a booklet with photos and descriptions for the Nature Conservancy as my final project. And I made a small display for their visitor center. Now, I'm so glad I have a hard copy of this thesis on my shelf at Colorado College. I shared it with my students who've been inspired to do their own lichen research. I cannot find a digital copy though, because back when I was in college, the hip new product for storing computer files was something called a zip disk, and I have no idea where mine is. So trust me, print the stuff you're proud of in college and share a copy with your family. Now, my honors thesis was by no means perfect. It was, however, truly the best job I could do at the time, and one of my most meaningful experiences from college. It prepared me well for many opportunities I had down the road. I learned through honors to be brave and to come out of my shell to shine. I was a good student in high school, but I utterly lacked confidence. It was truly my time at UW, starting from day one on the honors floor and in my honors classes, where I realized how smart and creative and capable I already was. I learned to take risks and make mistakes. My faculty members were nothing but encouraging. They never told me no and always pushed me to go further, seeing more in me than I saw in myself. By the end of college, I had the confidence to present my thesis work in front of the Wyoming governor at a special awards ceremony. I got to go on to do an internship at the Royal Botanical Gardens in London. And then I got right into a PhD program in botany at the other UW, University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm jealous of you all in many ways. Starting afresh, experiencing knowledge and building community, and getting hopefully to be in Laramie, experiencing a true gem of a city in an incredibly beautiful part of the world. Trust me, do not waste your time in college on people who don't lift you up, especially early on. Take risks and take time just to be present. And do take care of yourself and your people, now more than ever. Good luck to you all, fellow cowboys.